Ladies, what's up Facebook? What's up YouTube? This is part two to submission of love. Submission to love. Ladies, you don't have to be single. You don't have to be alone. Old Splash finna break some stud codes. I'm finna tell you all the inside conversation, what has been said, what they saying around the table. I'm finna tell you something, because you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be single. But you got to do your part. You got to do your part. You understand? What's the biggest statement that's been said around the good studs? The desirable studs? The bachelor studs? It's because you women don't want a good mate. Let me say that again. This is what they saying around the table. You women talk about you can't find good mates. You can't find good studsmen. And the good studsmen are sitting around among themselves saying that you women say y'all want a good mate, but you don't want no good mate. You don't know how to treat a good mate. You say a good mate is boring. You understand? It's not enough excitement about a good mate that just can't seem to hold your attention. Now, I'm finna let you in on some conversation. Now, this is what has been said. Now, this is what's been said. And I must agree. Now, I'm going to tell you, I agree with them. You understand? Because I have seen women with good mates and they get bored and they go emotionally cheating on them. Now, do y'all know what emotionally cheat mean? That means that they emotionally, verbally, mentally having a relationship with somebody else on the social pages, in person, or someone they're encountering. That's cheating. If you didn't know that was cheating, that's cheating. When you start being attracted to somebody else, I ain't talking about they ain't got to touch your body. You ain't got to go to bed with them. But if you emotionally become attracted to somebody else to the point where you desire them, you're cheating. You're cheating. And the other step is when you actually physically touch each other, but the sin, the fault has already taken place. When you emotionally open up yourself to somebody else to the point that you desire to be with that person, that's cheating. Now let me tell you something. Ladies, you're too uptight. You're just too fucking bitchy and demanding. Excuse my French. I'm telling you. Don't you want me to tell you what's being said? Okay, I'm doing it. Now listen, take notes, goddammit. A lot of good, I'm talking about some good studs out there. I know y'all get lonely and you get tired of being alone and you end up grabbing them goddamn scrubs. And them scrubs mess you over. They run up your credit cards. They fuck up your credit. They wreck your car. You lose your home. And by the time Mr. or Mrs. Right come along, you screwed. You everything that was great about you is no longer existing because you don't let the scrubs tear you down. You have to be patient, ladies, and go out there and become approachable. Yeah, that's what we was talking about. Y'all not approachable. Professional women, you're not approachable. Single women, you're not approachable. Desirable women, you're not approachable. We see you. Yeah, we looking at you. Yes, ma'am, we looking at you. But you're not approachable. And then when we do approach you, I'm letting you in on the conversation around the table now. When we do approach you, what happens? What happens? You act stuck up. You act like you're uninterested. You act like you don't have time or like you're too high-mighty. And what the stud gonna do? They gonna keep moving. They're not gonna force themselves on you because they know what they bringing to the table. And they know they rare. A good stud is rare. And a lot of good ones are taken. They're not available. But when you run across a good one, ladies, come on. You got to know when to turn off that aggressiveness. You got to know when to tone it down. You understand? You got to become submissive to love. Huh? You got to become a submissive. Huh? Bring that sweetness. Bring that gentle side of you. Bring that innocent, humble side of you out. Now, you might be a bitch once you catch her. But you got to bring that side out to at least catch their attention. That's the honey that draws the good studs to you. Let me say that again. That's the honey that draws the studs to you. They'll kick your dough in. I'm talking about good studs and scrubs. We'll both be kicking the dough in. Please let us in. And ladies, please stop dressing like hoes and strippers and hoochie mamas and tricks. Please. A good stud will not approach you with your titties in your ass out. I will approach you. I approach you. I'm a different type of stud. I approach you. But have a little class with it. Have a little class with it, ladies. Okay? So here's what, I'm just taking a short break. This is volume 2 from the first video I just put out earlier called Submissive of Love. This is Submissive of Love 2. Dress a little bit more classier. Stop acting all stuck up, bitchy, and like you don't want to be bothered when a stud approaches you, especially a good stud. Pour out your sweetness, your gentle side, your soft voice. Do a little smiling. We women and we studs, but we likes that shit. That's what draws to you. You understand? And we'll jump through some goddamn hoops for you, baby. Huh? If you do that, we'll jump through some goddamn hoops for you. What's up, YouTube, Facebook family? Look at here, I got to talk about what I'm about to talk about. I always told you guys my number one favorite topic is talking about relationships. It's talking about relationships. Listen, let me say this. You guys are not ready to be in a relationship, okay? The best thing to do is just date, okay? Just date. Do not get into no relationship. There are stages of maturity that people go through. Let me say that again. There are stages of maturity that you go through. When you're in your elementary stage, you have girlfriends. And from 21 on up to maybe about 25, 30, you have relationships. Relationships. And from 30 on up to say about 35, you start establishing a partnership. A partnership. If you 35, 45, 50, talking about you got a girlfriend? A girlfriend? Damn. I mean, did you not progress? Did you not mature? Did you not grow? I mean, you at an elementary stage and at a 50-year-old stage talking about you got a girlfriend? Come on, y'all. Let's grow up. Let's grow up. When we gonna grow up, huh? If you are up in age and talking about you got a girlfriend, then you're not ready for a relationship. Because you haven't even got past the girlfriend stage. You haven't even made it to the relationship stage. And you're nowhere near the partnership stage. See, sometimes you got to put away your toys. And that sometimes you got to stop playing with yourself. You got to stop playing with yourself. See, we want to blame other people for our relationships going bad. You understand? We want to blame other people for our relationships going bad. See, you only have control of what you allow to happen in your life. Only you. Not the bad relationships you have had in the past. You got to stop playing with yourself. You got to stop playing with yourself. When you going to progress? When you going to go from girlfriends to relationships to partnerships? And some of them, y'all ain't never had a girlfriend. Y'all stay in relationship. Let me tell you what a relationship is. Hold on. First of all, let me say this. Sex ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Sex ain't got nothing to do with nothing. For some reason, y'all using sex as an expression of love. Let me say that again. For some reason, shit has got twisted. Y'all are using and identifying sex as an expression of love. And that is not what a relationship is about. That is not what a partnership is about. Sex ain't got nothing to do with it. Sex ain't got nothing to do with it. You understand? So if you get to having sex and thinking you in love, you're not in love, you're in lust. Let me say that again. You are not in love, you are in lust. Because soon as y'all get bored with each other in the bedroom, somebody gonna leave. Because if you make it about sex, it's gonna be about sex. Y'all just need to date. Just date. Stop jumping in these goddamn relationships. Because it takes work. It takes commitment. It takes work and it takes goddamn commitment. Do you hear me talking to you? I am so tired of these 24-hour relationships. I'm tired of it. You understand? And then the minute you jump in a relationship, you out of it. Because somebody don't say something you don't like. The minute you jump in a relationship, you out of it. Because somebody don't made you mad. Let me tell you something. Relationships, partnerships is about submissiveness. It's about submissiveness on the femme side and the stud side. You both become submissive. You both come together like brand new babies. You both come together and you come together as naked. You naked. You naked in spirit. You naked in clothing. You naked in personality. You naked. And you clothe each other. You clothe each other with each other's spirit, with each other's love, with each other's emotions, with each other's communication, with each other's understanding. If you're going to call yourself getting in a relationship, you must come to each other naked. You must come with submissiveness. You must come to customize. You have to customize everything that fits you both. That means it's a give and take situation. You don't come to the table with what you got and your other person come to the table with what they got. Leave that shit behind. Whatever you got going on, drop it. And whatever she got going on, drop it. And when you come together at the table, you build until you come to a common ground where you both are in harmony. If you both coming to the table, bossing, being aggressive, and coming with all the baggage of your previous relationships, it ain't gonna work. That shit is not gonna work. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not gonna work. Relationships, relate, L-A-T, ship, come together, passing in the middle of the night. Relationship. That means you have to relate to each other and become together. That's what relationship means. You have to be able to relate to one another. That means whatever you about, y'all come to the table naked. Naked. And you customize each other to fit each other. You customize. You understand? Whatever you was doing in that previous relationship, throw that shit away. Whatever she was doing in that previous relationship, throw that shit away. Because what worked in that other relationship may not work in this. And whatever worked in that stud's old relationship may not work in this. Everybody's supposed to come to the table naked. when you're talking about getting in a relationship partnership. You got to come to the table naked. And when you come in a relationship, you don't be trying to make nobody do a goddamn thing. Everybody's grown. You don't make nobody do a goddamn thing when you're in a relationship because everybody grown. It's an understanding that we're in this together. And you don't do nothing to hurt me. And I don't do nothing to hurt you. You understand that? You don't do nothing to hurt me. And I'm not going to do nothing to hurt you. And you both don't do nothing to hurt the relationship. And until you can master a relationship, you're damn sure not going to be in no partnership. You're not going to be in no partnership. There's a lot of work in a relationship. And you have to master that before you even become partners. Huh? And you are growing together. That means it's going to be some bumps and bruises in the road. It's going to be some disagreement. It's going to be somebody fuck up. You understand? Are you willing to stick with that person while you grow together? It's going to be some fuck up. Don't you think for 1 second that shit going to be perfect. Because it's not. It's going to be more heartache than happy times. It's going to be work. So you guys doing them little babies jumping in and out of relationship, you ain't doing them but playing with yourself and wasting each other's time. When you decide to be in a relationship, you got to be ready to give it all you got. You got to be willing to come to the table naked. You got to be willing to customize an agreement, humbleness between each other. Or it's not going to work. You're playing with each other. And you have to be held responsible if the person you want to get into the relationship, is they mature enough. You can't just say because somebody want to get in a relationship, you jump in them. You got to check them out. They may not be mentally readily stable to get in a relationship. And you have to understand, a relationship ain't no joke. That stuff y'all doing about jumping in a relationship, that's kiddie shit. Y'all just playing games. A relationship means that you're ready to build something together, customize each other's personality to fit one another, and start building and working toward a partnership. And when one of the other partners mess up, you work with them. You tell them, hey man, I ain't going for that now. I'm not having that shit. You cut that shit out. And submissively, the other partner is supposed to agree. Submissively, the other partner should want to do it no more. Submissively, the other partner listens, say, baby, hey, I'm sorry, you're right. Submissively, the partner supposed to say, well, just don't do it no more. Just don't do it no more. Because these breakups, because your partner fuck up, it's not a real relationship. No matter what goes on in that relationship, you stand behind each other because it's called growing pains. It's called growing pains. It's going to be some major fuck up. It might be some infidelity, some lying, all that shit. But are they sorry? Did y'all come to the table and talk about it? You understand? Did they sincerely mean that they're not going to do it together? You have to work together. You have to grow together. It's like giving birth. You're going to go through some labor pains. But if you hang in there, through the centimeters and through the dilation, you're going to have a beautiful birth at the end. But you got to hang in there. Because relationships is no damn game. It's a lot of goddamn work. What's up, Facebook family? YouTube family? What's happening? Hey, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about relationships. That's my favorite topic. I'm going to tell you why. Because this generation seem like they can't make it. It seems like they can't sustain a long-lasting partnership. It just seems like the slightest little thing that go wrong, they want to break up. Can you just Can you just try to hang in there? Can you just try to hang in there? But I'm going to tell you some of the things that don't even try to make it work. I'm going to tell you something. Don't even try to make it work. Now, let me get these things out the way first before I start talking about hang in there. Hang in there. Let me tell you something. If there's abuse, whether it be physical, whether it be verbal, whether it be mental, get the hell out of there, right? Get the hell out of there. Because that person got a problem. And you're not skilled enough, educated enough, or have the mental power to try to bring that person where they need to be. So you don't need to be towed down trying to get them people or get that person right. You understand? Because by the time you trying to get them right, you be so broke down, so mentally damaged, so emotionally damaged, so spiritually damaged, you won't be no good for yourself and nobody else. So we got abuse. If any kind of abuse go on, get the hell out of there. Second thing, if they not even trying, you understand? If they not even trying, and what I mean by trying, they don't fucked up. Y'all don't sit down and y'all discuss it. They say they're not going to do it no more, but they keep on doing the same damn thing over and over and over again. Everybody is allowed one brand new mistake. One brand new mistake. Come on, y'all. We're going to make some damn mistakes. We're going to slip up. But when you keep on repeating that same damn thing over and over and over again, get the hell out of there. Because that person is not grown enough, mature enough, and don't have no type of understanding what it takes to invest and maintain a partnership. Okay, now, we got abuse and we got repeat offenders. We got repeat offenders. That's somebody who keep doing the same damn thing over and over again and keep telling you, baby, I'm going to change. Just give me a chance. One more time, baby. I'm going to change. I promise I'm not going to do it no more. You going to break up my family? Oh, shut the fuck up. Get out of there. Okay? All right. The other thing, don't even try to make it work. If they're a serial pussy eater. Yeah, I said it. If they're a serial pussy eater, that means they want to put their goddamn mouth on every goddamn thing they see. Man, get out of there. Don't even bother with that person. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that's some things you get one mistake at. Now, you don't get no another chance to a serial. Serial means they have multiple assaults. You know, they just keep doing it over and over. They just hoes. You understand? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife or a studsman. You understand? It ain't no damn rehabilitation for a hoe. A hoe has to rehabilitate them goddamn selves. You understand? Now I'm going to tell you why a person is a hoe. A person is a hoe because, see, they still up here, they still want to play. They still got that running in them. All of us at some time or another have running in us. You know, we used to do the clubs. We used to do this, do that. But it run out of us. We don't go to the club scene no more. We don't want to date multiple partners no more. We don't want to sleep with multiple people no more. But these hoes, they have a higher burst of hoeship. I mean, really, it's nothing you could do with them people until they burn out. If you got a hoe, hey, I say just go and find you a non-hoe or a rehabilitated hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a hoe and they at the peak of their game, they're not finna change. Okay, so we got abuse, we got repeat offenders, we got serial pussy eaters, and we got the non-conformative scrub. The non-conformative scrub is a motherfucker that don't never want to get up off their ass. They just want you to work, you pay the bills, and they lay up on their ass, spend your money, ride in your car, burn up your air, and spend your goddamn money. A goddamn scrub. What you gonna do with that? Now, a lot of people love a scrub if a scrub can, do the damn thing in the bedroom. Now, hey, if that's what you want and that's satisfied enough for you, that's fine. That's fine. But now, if that's what you want, don't get your feelings caught up in that scrub. You understand? Because you got to keep on doing what you're doing in order for that scrub to stay with you. Because they only along for the ride. They only along for the ride. Long as the getting is good. You better not lose your job. You better not lose your car. You better not fall on your ass. Because guess what? Guess what? That scrub not going to be there. So that's you setting up the rules for yourself. So if you have those situations in the person that you with, get the hell out of there. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your goddamn time. You understand? But now I'm finna talk about when to make it work. See, those was the things I say, get the hell out of there. But I'm going to tell you this. When to make it work. If your mate make a mistake and they sorry and they trying. I got to say that word again. And they trying. You understand? Trying means that they making an effort not to do the same thing over again. That's what trying means. You understand? And they haven't done it again. You understand? And they doing everything they possibly can to reassure you that they love you and they really want this relationship. Long as your mate is trying and they're a good mate, don't let their ass go. I don't care what kind of mistake they made. Because a good mate is hard to find, ladies. I'm going to tell you something. A good mate is hard to find. You understand? We're not perfect. We're all imperfect, and we all are work. We are rejuvenating ourselves. We are becoming better creatures day by day that we wake up every morning. But if you got a good mate, and they seem to lose their way from time to time, even if they did all them things I mentioned about getting rid of somebody, but if they trying and they sorry and they trying to make it work, trying, baby, I got to say that word one more time. They trying. Hold on to them. Hold on to them. And work that shit out. You know, and a lot of things that has to do with working things out is forgiveness. See, you got to understand, you might be at a certain level in your maturity, in your growth, but your mate may not be at that level. You might have to be a little patient. You understand? Long as they try and they want the relationship, you stick in there. You hang in there. Infidelity, hang in there. Lost the temper, hang in there. You understand? Looking for a job but don't got a job, hang in there. Hang in there. But they trying. Long as they trying. Long as they trying. You hang in there. Good morning. Listen here. I'm just running around. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Got some things I need to do. But you know, it's something that came across my mind I just want to talk to y'all about. Listen. Sometimes you have to celebrate a breakup. Sometimes you have to celebrate a breakup. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Everything that's good to you, not always good for you. Everything that's good to you is not always good for you. You understand what I'm trying to say? I mean, if you're in a partnership, relationship, and you're always sad, you're always crying, you know, you're unhappy, you know, nothing seemed to be going right, but you're in love with that person, but you're in love with that person, in love, Let me say this. The only thing you're supposed to be in love with is yourself. Self-love is the best love and the most powerful love in the world. My glasses love to be on my eyes. It's just jealous when I put it up like that because it says it's supposed to go down like that. This ain't supposed to be a comedy little thing, but hey, I can't do nothing but laugh sometimes. But I'm saying this. Listen. Come on, glasses. I don't want to do this morning. Damn. Sometimes you have to celebrate a breakup. Yeah. Because let me tell you something. When you get with someone and you're getting with them to share your life with them, to share, not to give your life to them, but to share your life with them. You understand? That don't mean you give up your identity. That don't mean you give up your self-respect. That doesn't mean you give up, who you are. It means you share. Share the moment, share the experience, share this, share that. They supposed to have your back. They supposed to enhance you. They supposed to uplift you. Uplift you. That's why you invite a person in your life. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be happy. And let me tell you something. If you're not happy and you in a partnership or a relationship with a person, it's okay to let them go. It's okay to let them go. Because you're supposed to enjoy the addition that a person brings to you. If a person come in your life and they doing nothing but subtracting, taking, wake up. Wake up. It's not meant to be. Now, what you might be feeling that you're calling in love is because you don't want to be alone. Your spirit is hungry. Sometimes when your spirit is hungry and you finally get somebody to want to pay attention to you and be with you, you want to call that being in love. That's not being in love. That's a deficiency of self-love. Woo! Fan my goddamn self on that. Woo! Let me say that again. You're not in love. That's a deficiency of having self-love. You see, when you're somebody coming in your life, you're supposed to love what they bring to the table. You're supposed to love how they treat you. You're supposed to love how they make you feel. You fall in love with those things. But if ever those things stop, your emotions for them are supposed to stop too. So don't confuse deficiency of self-love for being in love. Sometimes it's okay to celebrate a breakup. What's up, family? How you doing? This is Splash. This is your old Splash coming by to say hello. I got to talk about this great thing that's happening right now. My main topic on the subjects that I like to speak on is relationships. I love to speak on relationships. I love to speak on behaviors in relationships. I like to talk about family, and I like to talk about fairness. Let me say this, y'all. Great things is happening. I'm starting my production. I'll be having special guests in each little old sitcom, the who's who in Houston, Texas, and in Texas, period. And we'll be talking about different topics, various topics. You know what I'm saying? From politics to sexuality to church to family to relationships. We're gonna talk about it all. I like to hit on a topic about teens that trying to come out, but there's really no outlet. And luckily, the public is becoming a little bit more acceptance of homosexuality. I just noticed a more revealing outwardness of a public announcement about transgenders. Wow. Transgenders. Transforming transgender. Meaning that there may be a female that feel like they're male. And so they go and have medical treatment, medical surgery done to eliminate different features that would identify them noticeably as a woman. And then there may be a male child born that feels like they're female. I mean, really, they feel like they're female on the inside. So they go have the surgical removal or go through the transition of transforming from image of a male to a female. And I just found out, if you have certain surgeries done, they would completely change your identification on your driver's license from male to female or from female to male. God damn. See, you learn every day. I'm a female, born as a female, and love being a female, but I love to dress in male clothes. I have aggressive mentality, but not an abusive aggressive mentality, but a take charge type of thing, making sure everything's okay, caring, caring of the family. That's just the way I feel. I love dressing in the male clothing, but I don't want to. I love being a woman though. That's the difference in transgender or people that's born a lesbian, as a film lesbian or a stud lesbian, slim, trim, dim, whatever them different titles them folks have out there. They still want to be a woman. They still okay with their gender. That's the difference in a transgender person as far as a gay person. A gay person is okay with who they are. They're okay with whatever they're born as. But they might act like the opposite sex. But a transgender person want to completely change their sex. They want to, if they born a woman, they want to transgen into a male. If they born a man, they want to totally physically transgen into a male, because that's what they feeling inside. So we're going to talk more on that subject, which I feel like badly need to be discussed, because that's a topic that really haven't been touched. That's a topic that really haven't been touched. So look forward to us talking about transgenders. And the name of my show is Exposure. Exposing the truth, exposing the knowledge, and making an alliance between the straight and gay world. Education is a mug. You scared of things that you don't understand. So we are all about bringing truth to the table and revealing all different phobias or things that you may think that's going on. So stay tuned. Be good. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right.